I'm Tom Varner, and welcome to Adventures in TV Land. For today's adventure, we find ourselves in Litchfield, Illinois. Here at Kirkman State Street sits the First National Bank, and there is this marker on the side of the bank which reads, "On this spot in 1842, Isaac Weaver erected the first log cabin within the limits of what would become the city of Litchfield. His courage and foresight and that of other pioneers has made Litchfield what it is today." This plaque placed by the First National Bank of Litchfield to mark Litchfield's sesquicentennial celebration 2030. So right there where the bank stands used to be the first log cabin in town. This building behind me used to be a Carnegie Library. It was built with a $10,000 grant from the Andrew Carnegie Foundation in 1904. It was the public library of Litchfield, Illinois, until 2 years ago when the new library, just about a mile and a half down the road, was built, because the library had outgrown this building. Up there it says Carnegie Public Library, Litchfield. Cornerstone of the building, 1904. Now, Andrew Carnegie was a Scottish businessman, and in the late 1800s and early 1900s, he donated millions of dollars to have libraries that were eventually built all around the world, but mostly in England, Scotland, and the United States. There were over 1,600 libraries that were built through grants from Andrew Carnegie and his foundations that were built here in the United States. And this library here in Litchfield was one of them. These Carnegie libraries became the cultural center of the communities in which they were built. And they stayed that way for decades, and sometimes, even now, over a century later, they still are. We'll take a walk around the building here, show it from different sides. There's a soldier's memorial here on the corner of the library. There are names listed on this placard of military service people from the Litchfield, Illinois area who lost their lives in those various conflicts. World War I, World War II, the Korean War, the Vietnam War, and Desert Storm. And there is this inscription above there: "Never in the field of human conflict was so much owed by so many to so few. In grateful and loving memory, this monument is dedicated to Litchfield's sons who died in their country's defense to preserve the freedom its citizens enjoy. Their memory, enshrined in our hearts, is hallowed beyond the power of mere words to convey. To them, eternal peace." Flowers are in bloom. This is from the back of the Carnegie Library Building, where the Litchfield Veterans Memorial Garden is. And there's this part of the garden. It's these giant stone structures with the names of soldiers who in the area who were the top killed in action. And then other soldiers who died in service. Squirrel right there. Oh, he went underneath the bushes. Oh, the architecture of the building is just so neat, so impressive. Done in the classic revivalist style. Park closed between 10 p.m. and 6 a.m. Prohibited are alcohol, fireworks, and weapons. Pedestrian traffic only. No bikes, skateboards, rollerblades, scooters, motorized toys, etc. This cannon is out front. It was erected in September of 1908. It's supposed to be a Civil War memorial, I believe. I believe it's actually a Civil War cannon. Correct. As you can see, 1861, 1865, the Civil War, but more importantly, the cannon was made in 1863. Now, since the library has moved out of this Carnegie Library Building, the Carnegie Building, has been vacant. Word is that it's being remodeled. I'm not for sure what will be moving into it, but it is a historic building here in the city of Litchfield, Illinois. Well, this has been Adventures in TV Land, where we just strolled through downtown Litchfield and looked at the site of the first log cabin and the Carnegie Library Building. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, hit the like button. If you disliked, hit the dislike button. Subscribe to my channel and ring that bell for notifications. And if there's some place you'd like to see me go or the checkout, leave a comment in the comments section. Until next time, that's a wrap. Dump no waste. Drains to river.